The One Nation album. What is the reason why Tupac wanted to make that album, and what is some of the stuff Tupac had in store for the One Nation album?
The One Nation album, because Pac was getting tired of, at that particular time, the people was running with the East Coast, West Coast beef. And Pac was like, look, man, I'm originally from New York. So to make it seem like I hate the whole East Coast, this is oppressive, this is bias, and it's not true. So Pac was like, man, I'm going to reach out to New Yorkers that I love and West Coast people that I respect, and even the South, like Scarface and, the Looney and the Boot Camp Clique and Buckshot Shorty and all them, Smith and Wesson, Helter Skelter. Pac was like, because they from Brooklyn. And he was like, these are guys from Brooklyn I love. And I want to put an album together. You know what I mean? You had Greg Nice. He reached out to Greg Nice from Nice and Smooth, like a legendary old school rapper. So Pac was pretty much trying to put that album together, including the Outlawz. And he was trying to put that album together to show, like, look, I want to bring people together while the media is trying to divide us and make it seem like we perpetrating this East Coast, West Coast beef. I'm going to bring a lot of people from the East Coast, the West Coast, and the South together to do an album. And that was his goal, He did the album, but he died not too long after we finished recording it. Like, he flew the guys from Smith and Wesson out, Buckshot Shorty and them. We all stayed at Pac House. And one of his brothers just died. I forget his name, the big brother, man. I think he died of coronavirus like a month ago, man. He was Jay, real good dude, man. What's his name, man? Big Thor. Big Thor was Buckshot Shorty, big brother, man. He was a thorough dude. I just heard the sad news that he passed away. He was from Brooklyn. And they all was out there, man. And Pac wanted to do an album to try to, move towards a positive direction.
I always heard this rumor, man. Is it true that Tupac was going to stop making music and focus more on his acting career?
I heard that. I heard him say he wanted to get into politics. I heard him say that he wanted to get into politics and more into acting. So I think Pac would have been, like I said before, he probably would have been the first Will Smith, like a person who transitioned from music into becoming one of these big actors. And Pac, he had the potential. He was going towards that route. That's why right before he passed away, he did 2 movies. He was going to get into more acting. He was writing movies. He was writing screenplays. I remember he wrote a screenplay where he wanted us to go around America doing a screenplay where we would pretty much act out his album. You know what I mean?
Right. Hey, yo, Tupac auditioned for Star Wars, right?
For Star Wars? I never heard nothing. I never heard that.
What about Forrest Gump?
I never heard of that either, but it doesn't mean that it's not true. You know what I mean? Because he definitely, his passion and love for acting, he loved it. So you never know.
Keisha Morris. How did Tupac truly feel about Keisha Morris?
He married her. So that says a lot. He married her. He respected her. And I think up until he died, they always had like a relationship, a friendship together. He respected her. She was a good person. Like I never heard him say anything wrong against Keisha. Keisha was a nice person, even the way she treated us. You know what I mean? Because we was kids, man. We used to go up to her apartment. We was young. We was wild. We used to actually sleep there in Harlem. You know what I mean? So she was a nice person. Pac loved her, from what I seen.